Every era has a moment when a global community comes together, driven by knowledge, united by collaboration. This is where the journey begins. Welcome to the ITI Study Club Games.
Hello everyone, and a very warm welcome to our ITI members worldwide. It is so exciting to know that you all are joining us live today for this special occasion and to feel connected with our global ITI family. We gathered today for a very special event, for the opening ceremony of our ITI World Symposium and the very first ITI Study Club Games. And I do have some amazing company here today with me for the opening ceremony. It is my great pleasure to introduce a very special person, my mentor, friend, and our ITI president, Ronnie Young.
Thank you so much for this wonderful introduction. Dear friends, a warm welcome to all of you all over the world. I can say today I'm very happy. I'm also very excited because today is a very special day. Not just for me, but for all of you all over the world. Because today, a dream comes true. We had the dream within the ITI to change the implant dentistry in the most significant way, to provide value to our patients, to treat as many patients as possible with the best possible care, and we wanted to create a momentum. We wanted to create the largest implant event ever in history of dentistry. And this goes along with the ITI World Symposium 2027. The ITI is the largest member-based association worldwide, with more than 25,000 members. And we do not talk about members, we talk about friends, we talk about community, we talk about family. And this amazing family is the largest global organization, but also has the largest local impact. And the dream was to not just create another amazing symposium or congress. No, we wanted to make it engaging. We wanted to make it an experience, a journey which starts much before the Congress and continues even after the Congress. So the 3 days in Milano in 2027 are not just 3 days. It's part of the entire journey. And you are all part of this journey. We wanted to make it as inclusive as possible, to make it feel like I'm part of this family event, this largest family event ever in dentistry. Besides the strong membership base, the ITI has one very strong pillar, and that makes me so happy. And these are the ITI study clubs. This is really the heartbeat of our organization, included in the sections. And today, we want to bring these members, each study club member, each ITI member and fellow, we want to bring you being part of this journey. We want you to feel this ownership of this event and make this event the most unparalleled event ever. And that's why we start today. And we start today by introducing you to something very unique, a world premiere. We want to start today the ITI Study Club Games. That's organized like Olympic Games, because we thought that fits very well to our values, which we stand for the ITI. The Olympic spirit includes friendship, excellence, unity, passion, and inspiration. And these are the core values of the ITI. And these are the values which drive me every day to clinic, trying to really get the best. And I strongly believe we have the best job in the world. Through that, we want to engage now with all of you. And these study club games are starting today. This very first moment today where we engage with you. Now, the aim is to give every opportunity to you as study club members to make it on stage to the ITI World Symposium. Imagine, you're a part of a study club somewhere in the world, working hard every day to treat as many patients as good as possible. And you are the one which are then selected within your study group, being on stage with the superstars together and really being part of this journey, of this experience. That's what we want to do today. We want to change dentistry. And we have worked very hard. And we'd like to say thank you to the entire ITI headquarters, to all the passionate ITI fellows and members which have made this dream come true. At the forefront for the study club games, we have the 3 project leaders, which is on the one hand Olympia Caracosta, then we have Teresa Sun, and we have Frank Spitznagel. And they have worked so hard in order to make these games a game of fun, a game of excitement, but primarily a game which is inclusive and really engaging in order to really prepare ourselves and the excitement for the big event taking place in 2027 in Milano. And now we have the privilege to welcome now these 3 project leaders. And I would like to hand over now to Boston, where I would like to welcome Olympia. She's the first one which will introduce you to the Study Club Olympic Games in order to see what are the details, how we're going to handle this, and then we'll get a better view how we're going to engage this. Olympia.
Thank you, Ronnie. Hello from Boston. First, let me say that I'm so happy and excited to be part of this great competition. And in summary, also part of the ITI World Symposium Scientific Committee. Okay, let's talk about the Study Club Games now. In the Study Club Games, we will have 5 different disciplines aligned with the World Symposium program. We will find out more about them later. Today, all 40 ITI sections will be assigned to one of these disciplines. That means we will have 8 sections per discipline. They will take part in a treatment planning exercise based on real clinical cases provided by the World Symposium speakers. Each study club can present a treatment plan within each assigned discipline to participate in the section level games. The winning study club from each section, we will have then 40 finalists, will advance to the global level games where 1 winner per discipline will be selected. As the crowning finale of the games, these 5 winners will receive their honorary award at the ITI World Symposium 2027 in Milan. And now I hand over to my lovely colleague, Teresa. She will tell you more about the first round, the section level. Hi, Teresa.
Hello, everyone. Hello from Taipei. Thank you so much, Olympia. Let's take a look together at the first round, the section level games. Today, all sections will receive their disciplines by a lucky draw, after which we are ready to start on the section level game. All study clubs will have access to the ITI World Symposium Study Club Box, which contains a treatment planning case based on a real case scenario submitted by one of our World Symposium speakers. The box also includes ITI guidelines, such as the SAC assessment tools, consensus statements, and others. We strongly encourage study clubs to use them as helpful information to help you throughout your treatment planning exercises. Using the box, the study club will have until end of August to meet up, develop, and submit a treatment plan. At the section level, the section leadership team will determine its own criteria and communicate with their study club directors to select a winner. By August 31st, all sections will select their winners. On the following day, we will announce the 40 section winners who will advance as finalists to the next level. Now I'll hand over to Frank, who will tell you what happened next at the global level games. Good luck, all participants.
Thank you, ladies, and hello from Düsseldorf. I'm delighted to tell our ITI community how our challenge is progressing. I'm sure that anyone who has not yet made up their mind to take part in the study club games will definitely do so now. All study clubs that won the first round will advance to the global games and have to submit their treatment plan as a video presentation starting from September 1st. During the next 2 months, these videos will be evaluated by the jury consisting of the moderators of the World Symposium sessions. The jury will review the submissions and select the best treatment plans during a series of 5 live events, and the first live event will start on November 11th. So please don't forget to save this date. In addition, each finalist study club will create and submit a short video, vote for us, before the live event starts. These videos will be used for live public voting during the events, and these videos will be published also on the ITI World Symposium 2027 website, as well as also on the ITI social media channels. The final decision will be then based on a combination of the jury's evaluation and also the public vote. The study clubs achieving the highest overall results will be declared as winners. The winners will be announced at the end of each live event. So as you can see, it remains exciting until the very end. And speaking of exciting, the best moment is then yet to come, because all winners will receive a free registration for the ITI World Symposium, and they will receive their trophy in Milan as part of a special ceremony. That's all from my side, and I'm looking forward to the games. And now back to the studio, back to you, Ronnie.
Thank you so much, Frank. And wow, that's cool. Being able to be part of the ITI World Symposium and they get a free registration when you're among the 5 finalists. So this is really an amazing news. I think that's really unique. And I really, also myself, I want to be part of that. But now we also would like to say thank you to the ones which helped us to get these cases. So they have been the case contributors, which you can see here, which have helped us in order to really get these exciting cases for each of the discipline. And now we are really excited to listen to the treatment plannings, which have been created by each of you in your study club. So that's really very exciting. Taking this excitement to the next level, because we can really look forward now to a very special event. The event, the ITI World Symposium 2027, is taking place in one of the most beautiful countries in the world, in one of the most beautiful cities in the world. It takes place in Milano. Milano has so much attraction and so much passion, and I think that fits to really what we want to do here. And not just by chance, this year, the Winter Olympic Games have taken place in Milano, so that theme fits very well then for us in 2027. And now I would like to hand over to a dear friend, a very strong and senior ITI fellow, which is based in Milano, which can share all his passion for his country, for his city, and for our profession and for the ITI, for us, in order to give us a little bit an excitement for what we can expect in 2027 in Milano. And I would like to hand over to Paolo Casentini in order to give us really the Italian feeling now in Milano.
Buongiorno ITI. This beautiful building behind me is the Duomo of Milano, our Gothic cathedral, and you'll have the opportunity to visit this icon of our city next year. My name is Paolo Casentini. I am a senior fellow of the ITI, and I work and live here in Milano. I'm happy and proud to welcome you to the ITI World Symposium 2027. I would like to tell you why you cannot miss this event. Number one, I'm sure this will be the biggest and the best ITI World Symposium since ever. A fantastic program, a lot of innovation and scientific background, a unique opportunity to meet the large ITI community. Number two, Milano is a fantastic city to visit. It is a capital of fashion and design. We have nice museums and many opportunities for shopping. After the Congress, you can enjoy the fantastic Italian food that has recently been awarded by the UNESCO. In our city, there are more than 6,000 restaurants and 5,000 bars. Number three, Italy beyond Milan. Take this opportunity to visit the rest of Italy and enjoy the Italian hospitality. Italy is the country with the highest number of UNESCO heritage sites. Many of them are not far from Milan. In just 1 hour, you can reach Lake Como, the beautiful city of Genova and the Riviera, or the city of Torino. In 2 hours, you can be in the romantic cities of Verona and Venice or Florence. The eternal city of Rome is only 3 hours by train. Naples is only 4 hours. Finally, I recommend you a tour in our vineyards and to visit Puglia and the fantastic islands of Sicily and Sardinia. Milano is extremely well connected to the rest of the world. If you don't have a bike, don't worry. Milano has the free international airports providing direct flights from 80 different countries. If you prefer to come to Milano by train, there are good train connections from the rest of Europe. So start the journey from your ITI Study Club to Milano, because all roads lead to Milano. Vi aspettiamo a Milano. Ciao!
Thank you so much for this wonderful introduction. I don't know how you feel, but I feel really happy. I feel really excited now about all what is in front of us. But now we're going to go even deeper. We want to really see how the program looks like. And we have worked for more than a year very hard to make the program on site at the ITI World Symposium an unparalleled program. And behind that stands a strong scientific committee. And this committee has been led by a good friend, by a most wonderful dentist, and somebody which is the chair of the education committee at the ITI board. And I would like to welcome Nikos here on stage. Thank you so much, Nikos. Now I'm curious about really seeing what is really happening then during these 3 days in Milano.
Let's take a deeper look. Wow, there has never been a better time to be in the ITI. Each and every one of our past World Symposia has set a tone for a new era in implant dentistry. And we have set the standards in our past events for being always patient-centered and clinically relevant. The ITI speakers from the podium have brought by living evidence-based philosophy, and they have always brought you to the cutting edge of clinical patient care, research, and science. Can we do any better than that? Of course, you can expect nothing less than this. But yes, we will do better in Milan. Now, what to expect in Milan? First of all, it's not going to be just a scientific event. It is going to be a learning journey, and the journey starts here today. There will be many stops and many stages that will gradually take you there. There will be a climax in Milano, but it will not be the end. Then it will continue until you reach the destination that you desire in your learning journey. Because every one of us as individual has its own goals. And this is why we want to set up an individual pathway for each of us. Every event, every talk, every function in this pathway will be tagged so that you can map it against your own objectives. You can collect the bricks to build your own destination to reach the level of competence of practice that you want to have. And of course, we're going to have an event which will include both the width but also the depth. There will be sessions with a very fast tempo, with many speakers parading and approaching the topic from different directions and from different angles. And also, you will then have the chance to select the speaker you like and the topic you want to hear more and attend deep dives to get you there to the level that you really want to get. And of course, there will be a large faculty of speakers. We have a parade of experts from all sides and aspects of implant dentistry. We have more than 100 speakers and contributors, an unprecedented number. And all these people will not be just lonely figures up in the podium. We will stage an interplay. There will be duets in the podium where we have matched rising stars with seasoned researchers and experienced clinicians, different disciplines, different angles. We want to foster inspiration. We want to see debate. We want to see challenge. We want to see an interplay that starts on the podium but continues in every corner in our event. And that is something that we will definitely engineer and we promise you to experience. Now, moving on, let's looking a little bit closer what this program will be like. 5 weeks ago, ITI initiated this online game, the Hangman, where people from all over the world, they were invited to guess some clues about the sessions of the World Symposium. And the first clue you can see here behind me was the name aesthetics. And the winner of this one is Dr. Zulekha Patel from India. Congratulations, Dr. Patel. So the clue is very obvious. Our very first session in the World Symposium will be the aesthetic patient. And I say patient because it's always the starting point in our philosophy and in our sessions. There will be 2 real clinical cases with aesthetic patients, patients with high aesthetic demands and needs that will set the tone for the whole session. And then we will parade a dream team of speakers which will tackle this topic from many different angles and will follow also the pathway from the diagnostics to the treatment planning, the execution of prosthetical and surgical interventions, and also the clinical outcomes, short-term, long-term, and potential complications. And that'll be the blueprint that we will follow in each of our major podium sessions. The second one, another game here, and you can see the fully edentulous was the Hangman game solution, which the lucky winner was Dr. Lisette Grandling from South Africa. There has been more than 600 people competing in this game, so you have to be really happy that you were the winner in that. Now, as you can see, the second session will be now committed to the edentulous patient and the challenges that come together with rehabilitating edentulous patients with dental implants. Again, we will have 2 clinical cases selected to be presented to set the stage and the tone, and a large number of speakers to approach this topic from all possible angles along the blueprint. The next session, session 3, again, 2 words. And here the words were partially edentulous, and the winner is Dr. Andrei Donica from Romania. And as you can guess, the next session will be committed to the single edentulous gap. The old biological principles, but also the new ways that we have, the new workflows, the new technology to approach this old problem with new ways, new eyes, and new possibilities. And again, following the blueprint as it has been before. Now, session 4, approaching towards the second half. Again, a long word which is collaboration. And congratulations to Dr. Kubra Kundak from United States for getting this one right. Now, what collaboration implies? It implies the session 4, which is the multidisciplinary challenge. The patient, which requires the collaboration, the synergy, the work together of different specialists from inside or outside the clinic, different disciplines, different technologies, different platforms. And how can we bring everything together to one optimal solution? And finally, one of our last session, which probably will be one that is very special as well, with the keyword complications. And the winner, Dr. Marija Milic from Serbia. So what will be the last session about? It'll be about things that go wrong. As you can see in this session, we will approach the different problems that we can face in the short term, during, or in the long term, even after the implant therapy. And we will try to see together with a lot of experts, how do we early diagnose, how do we detect, and how do we plan and manage treatments that really have taken a wrong turn at some point. And this is just the main podium. So this is only half of the story. We have engineered a whole experience that will spread throughout the whole event. And as you will see in the bigger picture, there will be also parallel sessions. There will be deep dives where you can go and meet the speakers of the main podium and get deeper into these topics. There will be a lot of opportunities to interact with everyone, including the speakers all around the event. We will have sessions with our half a dozen partner organizations. We will have hands-on workshops. We will have the Young ITI session. And of course, we will finish with a glorious, massive party.
What an amazing program. A huge, huge congratulations to the scientific committee.
Thank you very much. It has been a long, really work of many people behind it. The scientific committee, more than a dozen people have worked non-stop for several months, but I think we are all very happy that we had the chance and the support to compile such an amazing power behind this event.
You can really see it, and I think it's so special that you said it as well. We don't talk about treatment, we talk about the patient. I think that really carries on very well the ITI philosophy. So big, big congratulations to you, and thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Kester. Thank you.
So, Ronnie, please join me on stage, because I promised our audience that I have amazing company now today, and we are not done actually, because we have one more very, very special guest to announce. We don't only have our current ITI president here, but we have this great, great opportunity to also welcome our past ITI president, Charlotte Stilwell. Please join us, Charlotte. We're very welcome.
Good to have you here.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone.
I'm so happy to having Charlotte now on my side, because she's a very important person for many years, but very especially for the last 2 years. Since May 2025, I have been elected then as ITI president, and Charlotte was really a role model as an ITI president. She really did this job in the most marvelous way, the most challenging time periods during COVID, and I could not have been better taken care in terms of the onboarding process. It was such a friendly, trustful, and smooth process. And again, thank you so much for making this such a great, great moment. And now we are so proud having you with us. And it feels really good that we can do also together to shape now the Congress, how it looks like. And thank you very much for coming.
It's lovely to be here. Thank you.
I'm also very excited to have you here, Charlotte. And I'm also excited to hear, we heard now about this amazing program, but what makes this next ITI World Symposium so special to you?
I think once again, the ITI is coming up with something that's very innovative and cutting edge. And then I like that aspect, the journey, because it's always a journey with a patient. And now it's also a journey towards the World Symposium. And I love anticipation and knowing about this and being one of the community now who can really be part of this and look forward to it and come fully prepared. It's fantastic. Thank you for the journey and look forward to it.
Me too. I couldn't agree more, actually. And to also have like everyone participating, the three of us have now a very important task, because now we will move on to the lucky draw for the first ITI Study Club Games. So, I love this because it's so inclusive. Ronnie also said it before. We have all the sections represented and participating, because all the ITI sections were divided in these 3 bowls according to the number of members. So, for example, in front of me, there is the bowl with the largest sections. And we will draw for each discipline 8 of the sections who will compete then in this discipline. So you, please stay tuned now, because when you hear the name of your section, you will know in which discipline you will be competing. So the first session that we will start with is the aesthetic patient. And I am the first one to be drawing the first section. I'm actually super excited. Oh wow, I lived here for 2 years. This is the USA section in the first group. So very exciting for me. So Ronnie, who will be competing?
It's actually the first time I'm doing this. I always admired this at TV to pick a ball, and now I'm the one picking the balls. And I think you said it very nicely, Charlotte. It's a journey, also what we do on an everyday basis with our patient. And I think now this is the chance that you can become part of this journey. And what is a most lovely journey? When you can do it with your friends and your family. And that's exactly what we do. So I'm going to pick here the first ball. Wow, that's a very important section, a section which is expected to grow very much, and it's China. So congratulations, China will be in the aesthetic patient section. Now I have the privilege to pick 2 more.
Yes.
So let's go in here. Now who's the next one? Oh, This is my home country, Switzerland. So also Switzerland, we play in the static area. So that's actually really fun. And I think it fits to Switzerland. We have always been very strong trying to be involving in the aesthetic patient with so many key opinion leaders then.
Exciting
And
group.
my third group here is Thailand, also a very passionate section, which I'm very happy to be there also in the aesthetic patient. Now, Charlotte, now I'm really curious about what are the other four which you pick.
It's my turn, and I have 4, I think, to pick. Is that right?
task.
And the first is section South Africa.
So 3 more to come from Charlotte
3 more
now.
to come. And then we have section Singapore. So that's where the last World Symposium took place.
Great memories as well.
Fantastic. And then we go to the Nordics, to Norway and Sweden.
Very nice.
And my last one for the aesthetic patient. And we are going to section Austria.
Wow.
Very nice.
What a diverse group.
Yes.
I love this.
Fantastic.
It's really like on a global level, we just connect everyone through these games. This is really amazing.
We went so many times through the whole process, but now when you do it, it's even more exciting.
It
So
is.
now I'm really excited for the next session.
So session number 2, we have the edentulous patient, which is also like, it was a very important topic with also the last GCCG, so hot topic. So let's see. Oh wow, Brazil. Good
That's
luck.
great. That's
Really
great.
nice.
So then I continue here on my side. Who's going to be the next one in the edentulous group? It's Turkey. Also a very strong section, and they're very powerful.
And the annual conference.
And
this
the annual
year.
congress, yes. Then the second one. And this is Argentina and Uruguay being part of that. Wow, that is going to be a Latin American passionate session then.
It's got to be strong.
It feels like FIFA, and I think now it gets in that direction. So, and the last one, Australasia, also a section which I think we really look very much forward to. And this, again, this is a very passionate group regarding the edentulous patient, and I'm actually very excited. Now, even more, 4 more to come.
4 more to come. And here we have section Poland. And then we have section Chinese Taipei.
Wow. Teresa will be excited about this.
Third one, we have section Belgium and Luxembourg. These are all sections that I have such fun memories of visiting.
Yeah, I
Fantastic
can
imagine.
world tour that you will also be going on. And here, a year ago, section Peru is where I visited.
Oh, wow.
Very nice.
I thought it
Fantastic.
couldn't get
Full
more
redemptions.
exciting, but I really like, I would love to participate as well, actually.
too.
Like, I really got excited, like picking all these sections. So I can't wait to see all the results. Oh, a single gap patient, the session 3. Okay, I have the first one again from the largest sections. Let's see. Oh, so it's Germany.
Very good. So this is maybe the most impactful one because this is the
Yeah.
most frequent indications which we treat as dentists and implantologists. And here also goes UK and Ireland. Very cool.
My
Charlotte,
section.
your section, exactly. Then the second one will be India, being also part of the single tooth. A very powerful section as well, which you're going to visit this year. And then we have the section Ukraine, also for the single tooth gap. Again, very exciting. Who's part of that? And now look at the last 4.
This is going to be some nice, friendly competition.
Section Denmark.
Oh, of course, Charlotte.
Your
had
second
my
heart?
one. No.
But not my section, though.
Yes.
And next, section Korea.
So 2 more for the single gap.
Quite like having them in the middle of this when I showed.
Yes.
And section Columbia also became a section during my time. And we're back in the Nordics, so we're section Finland. Back to
Wow.
you.
So session 4. But I would actually love to know, so the 2 of you, if you had to compete or if you could pick, which session would you like to compete in?
That's a good question. I would say for me it's either the aesthetic patient or after
That's
all
your
the,
thing, yeah.
GCCG, I became very passionate about the edentulous patient. But
course.
by my heart is actually the aesthetic patient, I would say.
I would have guessed that answer for you too.
I think at that point I am in my journey through my professional career. The section that I will actually be involved in, which is the last one, the failing patient.
Of course.
I think that's really relevant to
that's
me.
true.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I have also seen.
Yeah.
Of course, a little more of as the years pass by. Yeah?
Of course. You can see I'm overexcited. I already took like the first ball again for the first session, for the 4th session, which is the multidisciplinary patient. So we all like to work together, right? Oh wow, the hosts, Italy.
That's
I'm
great.
so excited that this one is in Italy actually, and I know how much you love Italy as well, so
Yes.
this will be amazing.
So let's go on. Who's next now in the multidisciplinary patient? So that's really the patient which we targeted in a different way. The patient which we really engage other disciplines and make it really kind of a one patient story. Who's next? Czechia and Slovakia. Very great.
Wow.
Also a section which became a
Yes.
section during your time period.
I feel
Then-
like Italy, since they're the host, they're gonna be
Yes.
really eager.
And now we're going to go overseas. Going to go to Canada, also being
Oh,
part of the
nice.
multidisciplinary patient. That's also very cool. And then picking the last ball, which will be then the section Middle East.
So maybe I should also have mentioned this, because actually all my practicing life, what has really spurred me on and motivated me has been that multidisciplinary interaction. And I hope that section Chile sees it that way.
I'm sure they do.
I think this is gonna be a very passionate session. Like
Yes.
the group is
Yes.
really nice.
And section Vietnam. I was there at the inauguration,
Wow.
I think, also.
Yes.
You all have like great memories in all of these places.
Unbelievable. It's
Very
just
exciting.
the ITI world is phenomenal.
Yes.
Section Malaysia.
Oh, and the last one already for session 4.
Yes, we're doing really well, aren't we? And you noticed I managed to keep the cards in?
Yes.
Section Greece and Cyprus.
That's the perfectionist prosthodontist.
So it is.
So this is gonna be now very difficult to pick now. We have the last session now already. I'm excited. I don't want it to end somehow, but yeah.
That's
So
true.
it's the failed treatment patient for the last session, and of course this will be Japan.
Wow, that's great. That's great. Because that's going to be most probably the most difficult session
Yes.
here. That's for sure.
Yeah.
They're a strong section.
And here we have the section Mexico, Central America, and Caribbean being also part of this failed patient. That's going to be really a challenge. I'm excited for their solution. Then picking the second last ball, and we're going to go into the section Iberia, which are going to travel tomorrow morning very early, before 7 o'clock, to Madrid. And then my last one, and I feel the same. It's kind of sad because it became more and more fun the more we are doing it.
We should
So,
get another
oh
section.
yes, that's cool. The failed treatment patient, the last section from my side is the section France, which I'm really excited about. They have a lot of great speakers about this topic, so I'm curious about their solution.
I have my hands ready
Good.
for the last 4.
The topic is actually it's so important and so interesting. It's so nice to see that we have this many strong sections. Who is next?
And we go to section Indonesia. I was there exactly a year ago. and we go to the ITI regions. And here we should just explain that, of course, the ITI's phenomenal study club network around the world also extends beyond the sections. So here, those that don't have a section, they come together here in ITI regions.
So really
Everyone
inclusive
is,
on another
everyone
level,
is
right?
represented. Yes, as you said, it's really the study clubs are the heartbeat. Yeah, you're quite right. And then we have section Hong Kong and Macau. And last, but very much not least, we have section Netherlands. Do you see that the color matches me?
Yes, very much, very much.
Grande finale. This
Wow.
is super exciting. So now we have all the 5 sessions. You can see them again here. We are so excited to see all the results and all the great ideas that will come from the different sections. And I think we are ready for Milan, right?
We're truly ready for Milan, and now I think it's getting really concrete. So it's not just a dream anymore. Now it's time to make this dream reality.
Very
And
ready
Nikos
indeed.
comes back. You know, the best part about this lucky draw is usually lucky draw is always there are winners and losers. But as you said, this time it felt so good because there are only winners. And I think that's the theme of today. Because now we start a process which is different than ever before. And you could feel the excitement, the way we have presented this journey. It's not a symposium. It's a journey, it's an experience, and you are part of it. Because now the success depends on each of you. The engagement, the passion you bring into the study club games, but into the overall experience. And I'm sure it will be so rewarding. And our aim is really to make this the happy event, to make it a historic moment, meeting each other in Milano 2027. So with that, we can really say the games are going on now. Whoa! Thank you so much. Thank you so much.